Here for head coach Joel Taylor's weekly press conference, coming off a tough loss at Central Arkansas ahead of our homecoming clash with Shorter. Coach Taylor will start with an opening statement, then he'll open up for questions.
Yeah, definitely a tough loss. A game that I think we had a chance to win. Came up a little bit short at the end with a 2-point conversion, but super proud of our guys. You got a chance to see our guys, really grow in that second half, going down 24 and having the ability to come back. Offense, I thought, did a nice job. They got 550 yards plus of offense, and we actually scored. Defense, other than one play, the 81-yard touchdown, I thought we did a really good job. We held them to 361 yards of total offense, and, you take 81 off of that. You felt pretty good about the game. Central Arkansas was a good football team. They were picked to win our league. They were number one in our conference in offense and defense. And it just kind of showed you the ability that we do have on our football team, even though we came up short. But I am super proud of our team. I'm looking forward to this week, homecoming, coming back home to our crowd. Just excited about the opportunity to play in front of everyone, the alumni and everybody. So guys are, definitely optimistic about our future. We got a 4-game stretch here at home. Really excited about that, and hopefully we can then go finish this thing out the right way. But we're just trying to go 1-0 this week.
Coach, Devin Gary had a huge game on Saturday. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, both him and Carmelo. I think Dylan had more touchdowns, and honestly, I was joking about it the other day. Quincy has thrown 5 touchdowns of his 6 to Dylan. So Dylan's got 6 touchdowns. 5 of them came from Quincy, man. But he had a really big day, man. You got a chance to kind of see his catch radius. Even the one that they overturned. Man, that was a great catch. It was a great ball. He put it between 2 guys, man. And Carmelo, like I said, had a big game as well, man. Making some big catches at some crucial times, man. So it was good to see both those guys. I think they went 125 plus, both of those guys. Dylan had the touchdowns, man. But it was huge, for Dylan to kind of get back. But it was good to see us score as well.
Oh, you good.
Talk about Quincy Casey. The offense just seems to sort of have a sort of explosive nature to it when he's in there. What did you see from him?
Yeah, man. Quincy. We gave Devin about 5 to 6 possessions, and it was only 3 points. And I just felt that we needed a spark. Something had to change, and anytime it's a guy comes in and do what Quincy did was amazing. Threw 4 touchdowns, came in through 300 yards, man. That was amazing. So for him to come in here and do that, that was good. But at the end of the day, I wanted to find a spark in our team, and he found the spark. We came back down 24. He was able to make some daggone big plays and some crucial downs, man. So the biggest thing is I was just excited to see our offense score. The last, I think, maybe 5 games, we haven't scored more than 17 points. So it was good to see the offense kind of explode that way, man. But like I said, we got a great problem, man. We got 2 really good quarterbacks, and just kind of excited to see what both those guys do and continue to grow.
I just want to give the nod to the defensive side of the ball for a minute. You did face a high-powered offense, but you did hold them to their season low in total yardage. Who do you give the nod on defense to for that performance?
Man, it's a collective effort. It starts with Coach Landis. He's a leader on our defense, and those assistant coaches do a really good job. Come up with a good game plan each and every week. And our kids, man, they go out there and execute, and they play hard. I said in the coaching show yesterday, our kids just enjoy going out there and playing together. And that's really good to see. It doesn't matter if it was a fumble or a turnover or a sudden change, whatever it is. Those guys are excited they can go and play and stop people, man. And, some of the things that they did get, it was kind of self-inflicted too, I tell you guys about those sins, we stopped the 3rd and 5, and we get in a bare front, and the 3 technique don't hold his gap, and he kind of slides through there. And they caught the touchdown. The first touchdown they caught, it was kind of a miscommunication as far as the coverage we were supposed to be in. So for us to do that to that type of team, the explosive offense, like I said, they were number 1. In our league, to stop that explosive back. I think the Powell kid, number 27, I think he's a really good player, man. I'm telling you, he's probably one of the best I've faced. So to do that was awesome. It also builds confidence, but it just shows everybody that we do have a good defense, and we're going to continue to show that each week.
I want to talk about the kicker Chance. Early in the year, maybe there was a little bit of questioning around, his performance. A couple missed field goals early in the year, but then this past Saturday, we watched him nail a 46 and a 50-yarder. So can you kind of comment on his progression throughout the year and kind of the trust he's gaining around the team as he seems to be growing a little more comfortable?
Yeah, he is, man. He is. Still need him to be a little bit more consistent. We gotta, make those field goals. We had one at the end, which was a 41-yarder. So he knocks, those two big ones, and we needed that big one at the end, and we needed for him to hit that, and he didn't. But at the end of the day, that wasn't the reason we lost the game. Can definitely help. But it was good to see him go in there and kick it. I don't know if you guys noticed. We had to change his number. We forgot his jersey at home. So he's normally number 66, and I told him after that second field goal, I said, shoot, we might keep you in that 42, after, kicking, I think it was 49 on 50-yard field goal, man. So, but we're going to need Chance, man. We're going to need him. Like I said, he knows he has to be, consistent for us to, have an opportunity to win ball games. If anybody takes it as hard, it's him. He's going to take it harder than anybody, and he understands that we need him. So, but I'm looking forward to him to kind of bouncing back and continue to going to hit these field goals. And speaking of, hitting that, it was a time in the game. It was might have been it was in the first quarter. It might have been the second series. We kind of stalled out, and I think the ball was on the 34-yard line, the 35-yard line, and I was like, man, that's out of his range. And we punted it, and it was only a 16-yard punt. I was like, man, God, dog, I was trying to play the field position game. And then we come to a similar situation later in the game when he kicked that 50-yard. I said, bum, we ain't got nothing to lose now. And he goes and hits it. So that just builds confidence in him. It builds confidence in me to then go out there and do those type of field goals.
Let's take a look at Shorter this week. What do you see out of the Hawks?
Yeah, man. The Hawks, man. Let me tell you, first off, it's exciting to play those guys. Like I said, they're right up the road. I know it's a little rivalry, not a big rivalry, but old GSC foe. And it's in-state. So it's exciting to go play those guys. Offensively, they kind of spread the thing out. They're going to try to throw it around. A lot of quick game. I would think they would, continue that trend. We're pretty solid on the edges and up front, so they want to get the ball out fast. We're probably not going to see a lot of drop back. I don't think we would, but we'll see. But they don't motion a lot. Offensively, they do what they do. They got a little zone scheme, some counter stuff. So they're solid on offense. Defense, like I said, we got to go play. Just got to keep the ball in front of us, like as always. And then defensively, I think their strength is in the interior, as far as the interior line. And they got solid players on each level. So they'll definitely bring a challenge. We got to go out there and play. Those guys are going to, get in here and be very, very excited to play us. Last year we played them as a D2. Now we play them as a Division I. So the opportunity to kind of knock us off is a huge for them. We got to do a great job of executing and preparing. I thought we had a really, really good practice, one of our better Tuesday practices we've had since I've been here, man. So our guys are locked in. They're excited about the opportunity. They're excited to get back in front of the home crowd, excited for their family to come and see them play and execute at the end of the day. So we're excited to play Shorter, and there'll be a good ball club coming in.
It's all right, you guys.
Yeah. So, Coach, this Saturday is not only a game against Shorter; it's also homecoming, and a lot of alumni are going to come back, and this is going to be their first exposure to the D1 era. What kind of impression are you wanting to leave the alumni with as they leave the stadium on Saturday?
Well, I hope we already made an impression. The one thing when we went to Division I, all our games were on ESPN, so I hope all of them have seen it already. But I do know, from what I hear and what I see and what I feel, I know our alumni are proud of us. I know they're proud of us, not because we are fighting, because we are in these close games, because we are making growth in each and every game. So I know they're already excited about that. And for them to see us live and on wax, I think they're going to be more excited to see, what our future beholds. And we're excited to show them. We got 5 games left, and hopefully we can go 1-0 each week until the end of the season, and that's our goal. We want to do a great job of sending our seniors out as winners.
So you talked about having one of the best Tuesday practices you've had in a long time. What kind of lessons from that Central Arkansas game are you emphasizing in practice throughout the week?
Yeah, man. Honestly, so the guys kind of got on me a little bit. We was in leadership council, yesterday, and pregame, I didn't feel the same energy. It was just something wasn't right, and me being me, I kind of got after him in the first right before the game. And they came out and we played. I mean, we did a really good job. You know, we didn't end the half well, and we didn't start the half well. But when we went down 24, you got a chance to kind of see if guys were going to go this way or they were going to go this way, you know. And you seen our guys go this way. Offense was behind the defense. Defense was behind the offense. It was probably, you know, one of the better games just as far as that. And, you know, for us to be down with a deficit like that and see those guys come together, that just tells you we're building something here that's special. And I think that was part of the reason that we made that comeback. It was so you know, great to see, you know, from those guys, you know. But like I said, we was talking to the leadership council, and they knew that was a difference as well. You know, so we got a chance to kind of talk about it. You know, the leadership council does a good job of kind of just echoing the message, and our guys came out with damn great energy today. They were locked in, they were focused. And they were excited about getting out there, right? Because they understand that we're getting better every single day, and it's going to take all of us today. Going to push through and go 1-0 this week.
How's the team looking health-wise going into this 4-game stretch at home, Coach?
Yeah, we got some guys that are banged up, you know. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, everybody's banged up in football. You know, nothing happened. You know, in the previous game, you know, Davin went down with a blow, head hit the ground, but he's fine. He passed all the concussion protocols. But everybody's, you know, for the most part banged up. But we're fine. We're decent in health-wise. We are missing some guys, but at the end of the day, it's just like I said, next man up. No excuses. But as far as health-wise, banged up, but we're fine. We're fine. But it's good to be home, though. I can tell you that. Banged up and on the road, that ain't good.
All right, Coach, we're good.
Awesome. Appreciate it.